I'm gonna tickle, 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 I'm gonna tickle, tickle you. You're gonna giggle, 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 you're gonna giggle.
What's up, ladies and genitalia? It's Chad here, and it's time for another episode of Q&A with Chad. I hope you guys will enjoy this episode, and thank you guys so very much for leaving a ton of questions for this episode, and please remember to leave your questions in the comments below for next time. So to kick off this episode of Q&A, Yo It's Show asks, Hey Chad, how do I get funded? Much merch, so cube, wow, damage. Draco Co asks, if you didn't play Phantom, what class would you pick? If I wasn't playing my Phantom, I would probably be still playing my Battle Mage. Plays in Boxer asks, do you like saying dicks or penis? Which hand do you enjoy masturbating with? I enjoy masturbating with steak, my right hand. May I also make babies with you? And if we ever have sex, do you want to be on top or bottom? In my opinion, you should be on top so there would be more pressure between the forces. I masturbate with both hands. I don't like to show favoritism. I'm sorry, but I just made a baby with Mike, and I really need time to recover, and I just want to spend time with one kid before I even dream about making another kid. I prefer being on bottom because I'm a fatty, so if I was on top, I would suffocate you with my man boobs. Found Cookie asks, would you rather have your nipples twisted by little bitch or have another child with Mike? I'm always prepared to have another child with Mike. One day we're going to raise an army of children and we're going to take over the world. Kevin Pan asks, can you explain MTS please? I mentioned this in my last video that I MTS merged back in the day, and basically what the MTS is MTS stood for Maple Trade System, and it was basically a way for players to buy in-game items with NX rather than using Meso. And it was really simple to use because there was like a search bar. You could search for any item that you wanted instead of having to go through the FM, through tons of shops. You know, it would save you time because you could just search an item and all the results would be there. And a lot of players, such as myself, would use the MTS to make free NX for ourselves. They ended up getting rid of the MTS because there was a database leak, and a lot of players, such as myself, actually got hacked because whenever you would buy an item, somehow somebody was able to actually get your account ID, and then they would hack you and steal all your stuff. S. Jack asks, would you do it with the most attractive guy or the ugliest girl or Tina? Why would you even ask me a question like this? Loops GMS asks, do you love me? I love every single one of you equally. There is no favoritism here. Because obviously without you guys, my channel would be nothing and I would be nothing. So I basically owe everything that I am to you guys. Danny Yap asks, favorite rock bands of all time? Honestly, I'm kind of a music whore, so I kind of listen to a lot of different bands, and because of that, it's so hard to pick a favorite. But, you know, I guess if I had to pick a favorite right now, I've been listening to a lot of Thriving Ivory recently, and if I had to pick a favorite, I would probably say Thriving Ivory is my absolute favorite right now, just because I really like how emotional their lyrics are and their music is, and I really like that the singer has a really unique voice. If you've never heard Thriving Ivory before, when you hear one of their songs, the guy's voice is going to shock you. But anyway, I'm just going to give you guys a list of a bunch of bands that I listen to, and you can check them out if you want to. You don't have to, obviously. And I know everybody's got different musical tastes, so hopefully you'll find a band out of this list that you like. So anyway, first we have David Cook, Axium, which is actually David Cook's high school band, Daughtry, All Time Low, Mayday Parade, Thriving Ivory, as I said earlier, Midnight Cinema, which is actually Thriving Ivory, they just changed their name recently, Secondhand, Serenade, Parachute, Stay, Callahan, Lifehouse, Midwest Kings, The Script, Linkin Park, Safetysuit, John Mayer, Three Doors Down, Cavo or Cavo, I'm not sure how to say their name, Hinder, The Red Jumpsuit Apparatus, Flyleaf, Hoobastank, Fallout Boy, A Summer Scene, and let's see, I guess Camdin too. So hopefully that will give you an idea of some of the music that I listen to. I do not know how to say your name, I'm just gonna guess. Civitir asks, have you ever made a shadower, and also does my profile picture make you want to tickle your pickle? Yes, I have made a Shadower, but this was way back in the day before all of the revamps. And honestly, Shadower kind of bored me. I believe I only got mine to like level 36 or so, and I quit because I was a mage person back then. So Shadower kind of bored me. And yes, your profile picture is quite sexy. Red19 asks, what do you plan to change this new year? I plan on continuing going to the gym. You know, I want to lose some weight, feel better about myself, look better, and I also want to continue making quality videos for you guys, you know, entertaining you guys, even better than what I did last year. Avery Lim asks, Chad, what is your favorite sport to play? In my life, I've only ever played 2 sports, and that was baseball and football. I played both, or I started playing both when I was about 5 or 6 years old, and I played both at the same time, you know, at different times of the year, and I was never really into baseball. So I ended up quitting baseball for football. My parents were kind of upset about it, but they understood. My parents really just wanted me to do something each year, so I decided to stick with football. And I played football on up until sophomore year of high school, and then I got injured. But at that point, football was kind of growing stale for me. You know, I've been playing for so many years, and it just wasn't fun for me anymore. And then on top of that, I get injured. And yeah, it just wasn't fun. Yotam Ben Ziv asks, why don't you play MapleStory private servers like Ixtalia MS? Back in the day, I used to play private servers all the time, but it never really caught on to me because I still kind of missed all of my friends from GMS, and I would always come back to GMS. Mindbloxy asks, if you had a Phantom one level 250 but ugly, and the other level 200 but sexy, which would you use mostly? There is only one Phantom for me, and that is TickleMeChad. Sudden Thorn asks, what is your favorite food? The junk kind. Ziad, and I'm not even going to try your last name, because I butchered it last time, because I remember you. What do you like more, waffles or pancakes? I'm going to have to go with waffles. Plays Boxer asks, you said in your introduction video that Toy Dueler inspired you to make YouTube videos. Were you expecting that soon you'd be making babies with him? And also, how is little bitch? I honestly was never expecting that me and Mike would become such close friends. You know, I always thought that since he was like this famous YouTuber, to me at least, that he would never give me the time of day. But I guess now we're like best friends. And little bitch, I'm actually breastfeeding little bitch right now, so shh, he's going to sleep. Wid Muno asks, why do you waste real money on a pixel game? Don't you think you could do something more useful with it? Honestly, this is probably one of the most annoying questions that I get all the time. And guys, please don't worry about my money situation. I have a job. I am smart with my money. I save my money. I only use my money on NX when I know that I have money to spare. You know, I save my money so that I can put gas in my car, so that I can drive from work and back home safely. I also keep enough money that I can pay my bills and everything. So, you know, what's the point of working if you're not going to be able to use your money to buy things that you enjoy? And I happen to like buying an X for myself. So, yeah. What does the fox say? The fox asks, can you record yourself in future videos? First, I would have to get a webcam. Harmony EMS asks, what is your favorite boy and girl hairstyles in MapleStory? My favorite boy hairstyles in MapleStory are Metro, Evan hair, and then that new adventurer hair that came out with red, where it looks like you have like a maple leaf in your hair, but the maple leaf is the only thing that gets colored. The rest of the hair is like black. I would say those are my favorite male hairs, but obviously Evan hair is my favorite because that's what I have on my Phantom. As for female hairs, my absolute favorite female hair has to be the female luminous hair, the long hair. Absolutely freaking love it. I don't know how to say your name either, but Sticky asks, would you marry me if I gave you a tomato, or if I gave you all episodes of Attack on Titan early? I'm sorry, but my heart belongs to Mike. Smile for Cat asks, would you rather watch your parents having sex every day for the rest of your life, or join in once to stop it? This is probably one of the most nastiest, just throw-uppy diabolical questions I have ever been asked. Honestly, I think I would rather die. Supernova asks, do you like to read and do you like to drink coffee? I absolutely hate reading. I don't even read for fun. I absolutely hate it when in school the teachers make you read something. Reading bores me, it puts me to sleep. I hate reading. Now, coffee on the other hand, I actually like coffee, but I don't like my coffee really strong. I really like sweet coffee, or as I like to call it, bitch coffee. Smile for Cat also asks, do you use Instagram? No, I do not use Instagram. I'm not really a big photo taker, so sorry. This last question is asked by the sexiest motherfucker on this planet. Mike, I love you. Toy Dueler asks, why is our baby black? Are you cheating on me again? Mike, I have never cheated on you, and clearly you're the one that has some explaining to do. Alright guys, thank you so very much for watching this episode of Q&A. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please remember to leave your questions in the comments below for the next episode, and hopefully I'll get it out early like this one. So like, favorite, subscribe, comment, and toodles. Plays in Boxer asks, do you like saying dicks or penis? Which hand do you enjoy masturbating with? I enjoy masturbating with steak, my right hand. May I also make babies with you? And if we ever have sex, do you want to be on top or bottom? In my opinion, you should be on top so there would be more pressure between the forces. Oh my God. Yeah.